I never thought much about the old house across the street. It sat there, just another home in our quiet neighbourhood, until the new family moved in last month. A couple and their teenage son, I think. Normal people living normal lives. At least that's what I believed. It started 3 nights ago. I was up late, couldn't sleep because of the summer heat, so I went to the kitchen for some water. That's when I noticed it, a flickering light in their basement window. Just a small rectangle of light at ground level, pulsing yellow against the darkness. I wouldn't have thought twice about it, except for the time, 3:17 a.m. The next night, I saw it again. Same window, same strange flickering. This time I grabbed my phone to take a video, but when I looked back, the light was gone. By the 3rd night, I felt silly for even caring. So what if they had weird sleep habits? But something about it bothered me. The way the light moved wasn't like a TV or a regular lamp. It was uneven, like a candle flame. Last night I couldn't help myself. I sat by my window with the lights off, watching. At exactly 3:15 a.m, I saw movement in their yard, the teenage son, carrying something down to the basement doors on the side of the house. He looked around nervously before disappearing inside. The flickering started 2 minutes later. I should have gone to bed. I should have minded my own business. But instead, I grabbed my phone and a flashlight and walked across the street. Just checking, I told myself. Just being a good neighbour. Their yard was neat, too neat maybe. Not a single toy or garden tool out of place. The basement doors were old metal ones, the kind that slant up from the ground. They weren't locked. I still don't know why I opened them. Curiosity? Stupidity? Whatever the reason, I pulled one side up just enough to peek inside. The smell hit me first, like burnt hair and something chemical. I pointed my flashlight down the concrete steps, following them to another door that wasn't fully closed. Through the crack, I could see the flickering light and hear a low humming sound. Not a machine. Someone was humming a tune. I pushed the door open just a little more. The basement was bigger than I expected, with plastic sheets hanging from the ceiling, dividing the space. The teenage boy stood with his back to me, working on something on a table. Candles surrounded him, creating that flickering light I'd seen from my window. I must have made a noise because he turned around. His face looked strange in the candlelight, too calm. That's when I saw what was on the table. Dozens of small animal bones arranged in patterns. "You shouldn't be here," he said quietly. "No one comes down here." I backed away, nearly falling on the steps. "Sorry, wrong house," I mumbled, though it made no sense. "Wait," he called after me. "Since you're already here, maybe you can help me." I ran all the way home, locked my doors, and called the police. They came the next morning, but found nothing unusual. Just a normal basement with some boxes and old furniture. No candles, no bones, no plastic sheets. The officer told me the teenager had been away at his grandparents' house for the past week. That was yesterday. Tonight, I'm sitting in the dark again, watching their house. The family just got home an hour ago, all 3 of them. They waved at me when they saw me in the window. It's 3:14 a.m. now. I can see the father taking something down to the basement. The light just started flickering, and someone is knocking at my back door.